Most people don't struggle financially because they're bad with numbers. They struggle because they don't have a clear system. Without a plan, money just disappears. And honestly, creating a plan feels overwhelming. There's endless advice online. Invest here, cut this, buy that, avoid this. It becomes noise. So in this video, I'm giving you something simple, a 90-day financial reset. By the end of this, you won't just know more. You'll have a structure for building wealth and real momentum. We'll cover where your money is really going, how to prioritize income after payday, how to cut major expenses, how to invest, and how to build long-term financial stability. 90 days equals roughly 12 and a half weeks. So instead of overwhelming you, we'll break it down week by week. Let's begin. Week 1. Face the numbers. Before you improve anything, you need clarity. Successful companies always know how much they earn, revenue, how much they spend, expenses, and what's left, profit. If you walk into a McDonald's, they know exactly what their daily numbers look like. Your life should operate the same way. Here's your task. Pull up the last 3 months of financial statements. Bank accounts, credit cards, loan payments, subscriptions, any account where money moves. Open them all. Now categorize every expense into 3 groups. 1. Fixed expenses, rent, utilities, insurance, groceries, subscriptions, car payments. 2. Lifestyle or discretionary spending, eating out, shopping, trips, Uber, coffee, entertainment. And 3. Debt payments, credit cards, student loans, personal loans. Ideally, track this in a spreadsheet. Your goal is simple. Find your average monthly spending in each category. Then compare that to your monthly income. Income minus expenses equals what's actually left. That number is your profit. This step alone opens your eyes. You may discover you're spending hundreds on Ubers. You're paying for subscriptions you forgot. Certain categories are quietly draining you. Week 1 is about awareness. Week 2 is where we act. Week 2. Cut the fat. Now that you know where your money goes, it's time to reduce waste. Sort your expenses from largest to smallest. Let's say someone spends $4,650 monthly across rent, car payment and insurance, groceries, eating out, shopping, Ubers, utilities, subscriptions, coffee, and bars. Now ask one question for each category. Can I reduce this by 10 to 30% over the next 90 days? Rent is tough to change quickly. Moving or negotiating isn't always realistic. But look at other categories. Spending $225 per month on Uber? Why? Is it convenience, laziness, habit? If you switch to walking or public transport more often, that could save $100 to $225 monthly. Car insurance? Many people never compare rates. Switching providers can easily save $50 to $100 per month. Eating out and shopping? Cutting slightly can free $100 to $200 monthly. Subscriptions? Cancel what you don't use. If you reduce $400 per month, that's $4,800 per year. That money could fund investments, pay off debt, pay for travel, build savings. Weeks 1 and 2 are about gaining control. Week 3 is about automation. Week 3, automate everything. Pay yourself first. Automation removes emotion. First step, open a high-yield savings account for short-term savings. Right now, many are offering around 3.8 to 4% annually. If you keep $10,000 there, that's $400 per year for doing nothing. Next, set up automatic transfers. Here's how it works. When your paycheck arrives, a fixed percentage immediately moves to savings. Another percentage moves to investments. The rest stays in checking for bills and spending. try to automate at least 10% of your income. Example, 5% towards savings, 5% towards investments. Why this works? You never see the money, so you don't spend it. It's like a 401k. You don't feel the loss, you just build wealth automatically. Automation is one of the most powerful financial habits you can build. Week 4. Attack high-interest debt. If you carry credit card debt, this week is critical. Average credit card interest rates are over 20%. That's extremely expensive. Step 1. Look up a credit card payoff calculator. Enter your balance and your monthly payment. Now, test increasing your payment by $50, $75, or $100. You'll see interest drops significantly, payoff time shortens by months. Even adding $75 monthly to a $2,500 balance can shave months off repayment. Also, call your credit card company. Ask, "Can you lower my interest rate?" Mention competitor offers. Mention loyalty. Worst case, they say no. Best case, you save hundreds. Debt with high interest is an emergency. Paying it down gives you a guaranteed return. Week 5. Build your first $1,000 safety net. Now that you've cut expenses and automated your money, it's time to create stability. Your goal for this week: get your emergency fund to $1,000. Why $1,000? Because it's the point where your bank balance moves into 4 digits, and psychologically that feels powerful. Many people couldn't handle a $1,000 emergency without going into debt. That alone makes this a strong milestone. If you already have $1,000 saved, your new target becomes 3 to 6 months of living expenses. But for most people, that first $1,000 is a huge win. Ways to reach it faster? Sell unused electronics, clothes, furniture. Redirect the money you saved in weeks 1 and 2. Take on a short-term side hustle. Cut temporary lifestyle spending. And keep this money in a high-yield savings account so it earns interest. This fund is not for vacations. It's for emergencies only. Peace of mind is priceless. Week 6. Start investing. Now we move from defense to offense. Historically, stocks have delivered stronger long-term returns than most other asset classes over the past century. While other assets like bonds, commodities, or even real estate have their place, broad stock market investing has created enormous wealth over time. Your simple starting point: invest in an S&P 500 index fund or ETF. This gives you ownership in hundreds of the largest U.S. companies, all in one purchase. It's passive, it's diversified, it's low cost. Open a brokerage account with a reputable platform, then automate a percentage of your income to buy that index fund regularly. Consistency is more important than timing. Example: if you invest $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, at an 8% average annual return over decades, the long-term growth becomes dramatic. Investing $1,000 a month for 30 years at 8% can grow to around $1.49 million. That's the power of compounding. The key is simple: stay consistent, ignore short-term noise, think long-term. Week 7. Increase your income. Cutting expenses has limits. Earning potential doesn't. This week is about growth. Option 1. Ask for a raise. If you haven't received one in over a year, it's reasonable to initiate a conversation. If it's been 2 years, it's overdue. Research your market salary. Present your case professionally. Option 2. Switch jobs. Strategic job changes can sometimes increase income significantly faster than staying put. Option 3. Start a side income stream. Freelancing, flipping products, pet sitting, delivery services, skill-based services. Option 4. Learn a high-income skill. Coding, video editing, sales, design, marketing. You can only cut so much, but there's no ceiling on earning more. By the end of week 7, you should identify at least one income growth path. Week 8. Define a clear savings goal. Now it's time to get specific. Choose a target for the next 12 months. Examples: build an $8,000 emergency fund, save for a home down payment, fund a wedding, pay off debt completely. Write down 1. The goal amount, 2. Your current amount, 3. The monthly savings required. Example: if you want $8,000 saved and currently have $1,000, you need $7,000. Over 12 months, that's about $583 per month. When goals are written down, they become real. Studies show that people who write their goals and share them are significantly more likely to achieve them. Tell someone. Create accountability. Clarity increases commitment. Week 9. Decide how to use credit cards. Credit cards are powerful, but dangerous. If you are disciplined, use a credit card for expenses, pay the full balance every month, collect rewards, cash back, travel perks. In this scenario, you win. If you are not disciplined, you overspend, you carry balances, you pay 20% plus interest. In that case, credit cards hurt you. One test. Get a card with a low credit limit. Use it for 3 to 6 months. Pay it off fully every month. If you struggle, stop using credit. Responsible usage builds your credit score. Your payment history makes up about 35% of your score. A strong credit score helps you qualify for lower mortgage rates, better loan terms, higher financial flexibility. Know yourself. Discipline determines whether credit helps or harms you. Week 10. Track your net worth. Now we zoom out. Net worth equals assets minus liabilities. Add cash, investments, property value. Subtract loans, credit card balances, car debt. Example: house, $100,000, cash plus investments, $25,000, car loan, $30,000. Net worth equals $95,000. Track this monthly or quarterly. Why? Because what gets measured improves. Watching your net worth grow becomes motivating. It shifts your mindset from spending money to building wealth. Week 11. Review your progress. It's been about 8 weeks since you first analyzed your spending. Now repeat that process. Pull your last 2 months of transactions. Recategorize everything. Compare. Are expenses lower? Are savings higher? Did new financial leaks appear? This is your correction phase. Small leaks, if ignored, become big problems. Fix them now. Week 12. Set bigger goals. You've reached the final stretch. Now think bigger. Ask yourself, where do I want to be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? 1 year goal, maybe save $10,000. 5-year goal, buy property, launch a business, reach $250,000 net worth. 10-year goal, financial independence, travel the world, retire early. Now break those goals into monthly action steps. If you want to buy a house in 5 years, how much must you save per month? Write it down. Then schedule quarterly financial check-ins. Every 3 months, set a calendar reminder. Review, adjust, continue. Wealth isn't built in 90 days, but 90 days can change your trajectory permanently. Final message. This reset won't be effortless, but if you follow through, you will feel more control than you ever have before. Remember, wealth isn't built overnight. It's built through consistency, discipline, automation, and long-term thinking. 90 days from now, you can be where you are today or in a completely different financial position. The choice is yours. If you're serious about changing your finances, comment the word reset below. I'm personally reading the comments, and if I see yours, I'll reply. And if you made it all the way to the end, that already tells me something about you. You're not average. Hit the like button so this reaches someone who needs it. And subscribe because the next video is about how your net worth explodes after your first $100,000. And most people never see it coming.